6 amazing three-wheeled vehicles you must see. Make sure to watch until the end because it's one of the most amazing videos I've ever seen. The cute waitress at our favorite Mexican joint, El Gringo, puts our plates in front of us, smiles, and asks, "So which of you owns that car?" nodding toward the silver 2016 Vanderhall Laguna sitting out front. "And when are you going to finish building it?" She doesn't get that the $77,000 Vanderhall Laguna is fully built and buttoned up, no doubt confused by the fact that the funky little roadster has only one wheel on the rear. We think back to our morning drive, smile, and say, "Honestly, we were just wondering the same thing." It reeks of smoky, smoldering ash as I drive the Vanderhall Laguna Crystal Cove Edition up Angeles Crest Highway just north of downtown LA, seeing how forest fires just burned through thousands of acres of trees and brush in the surrounding area. The long brown hair of my lovely passenger whips against my neck, her shoulder pressed against mine. The Laguna has more than enough legroom, but very little shoulder room due to the cabin's teardrop shape. Steve Hall, head honcho at Vanderhall, spent several years forming and reforming the quirky Laguna in the shadow of similarly strange three-wheelers like the Morgan three-wheeler. But the Laguna uses front-wheel drive, unlike most three-wheelers, so why 3 and not 4? Three-wheel vehicles are designated as motorcycles, so they don't require the same rigorous and costly crash testing procedures. Vehicles like this are solely objects of desire, something you want but don't need. Slightly iconic seeing how their three-wheeled forebears, cycle cars, came about when post-war Europe needed cheap transportation. The Laguna is anything but cheap. The base model starts just south of $50,000. The Sport Premium model costs $58,850. And this bespoke model, created for the customer who wants what they want, how they want it, is spitting distance from the most impressive sports cars on the market. Number 5. Torque Roadster. Depending on one's perspective, this crazy new all-electric Torque Roadster from Epic EV either looks like the most fun you can have on 3 wheels or absolutely terrifying. Set to be officially unveiled to the public on April 6th in San Diego, the trike, which somewhat resembles a truncated roofless Batmobile, can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4 seconds. But all that emissions-free power comes at a price. When it goes on sale next month, it will be listed at around $65,000 with just 50 vehicles planned for production this year. Epic EV is the brainchild of Chris Anthony, former head of Aptera and a collaborator on projects that include the electric DeLorean. The trike, which Epic EV assures the public is street legal, though you might want a helmet, is crafted with carbon fiber body panels, high-performance suspension, and a lightweight, low-profile polycarbonate windshield, all of which help the EV reach its record-breaking speed and improve its efficiency. The speedy acceleration is powered by an electric motor that produces a hefty 600 foot-pounds of torque and over 400 horsepower. Number 4. Elio. Leave it to an economic downturn to inspire a nation's entrepreneurial spirit. In such times, schemes abound by both dreamers and schemers to offer a troubled public transportation options to fit their newly frugal ways. In the OPEC days of 1974, we were treated to the city car, basically an enclosed golf cart powered by electricity, as well as a cobbled-together three-wheeler called the Dale, offered by a cobbled-together lady named Liz Carmichael. The Jimmy Carter-inspired malaise of the late 70s gave us the one-seat, one-door, one-headlight freeway that shared its DNA with a snowmobile, which made sense since it hailed from Minnesota. In the dot-com bust of 2000, gave us the Sparrow, a one-passenger electric-powered personal transportation module that looked like something a supersized hermit crab might try to make a home of if a Sparrow owner forgot to latch the door. And so it should come as no surprise that the Great Recession would bring forth its own version of motorized personal transport in its most basic form. In this case, it was a wild-looking little runabout called the Elio. Number 3. Morgan EV3. Morgan's EV3 electric three-wheeler will no longer enter production. Jonathan Wells, lead designer of the British sports car company, told Autoblog in an interview published Monday. He didn't say why the EV3 was cancelled, but reports from 2018 pointed to an issue with the supply of the powertrains from fellow British firm Frazer-Nash. The good news is that Morgan doesn't appear to have given up on its EV ambitions, judging by some of the comments made by Wells in his interview with Autoblog. We learned a great deal from the EV3 program, and that's really fueling future project generations and future projects that are in play at the moment, he said. We're keeping an eye on the future, and we'll be ready for it when it arrives. The EV3 is based on Morgan's gasoline-powered three-wheeler, which entered production in 2012. It was first shown in the 2016 Geneva International Motor Show, but Morgan soon after ran into troubles in securing a powertrain. Frazer-Nash stepped in at the end of 2017 to bring the EV3 to life, but now that won't be happening. Number 2. Spyder F3S. Nothing looks quite like the Spyder F3S Special Series. Special only begins to describe its distinctively aggressive sporty appearance, from its super sport grille, orange handlebar and frame, mono seat cowl, and gauge spoiler. It leaves a first impression others can only follow. Passenger seat also included at vehicle purchase. Fun factor unleashed. Turn on sport mode and feel your adrenaline surge as you tame twisting roads or perform controlled rear tire spins, all while maintaining your balance and peace of mind. It's our most permissive stability system setting yet. Number 1. Toyota iRoad. iRoad concept car took a bow at the Geneva Motor Show in 2013, where it made its world premiere. Offering a tangible look at how we could be navigating the cities of the future, iRoad captured everyone's imagination with positive solutions to future congestion and environmental pressures. Flexibility in the city. Weighing a featherweight 300 kilograms and a slender 90 centimeters wide, the iRoad Personal Mobility Vehicle, PMV, has been designed to offer greater flexibility and mobility in our cities while reducing inner-city congestion and harmful emissions. What do you think about the video? Let us know in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time on The Finest Tech HD.